Welcome back, listeners. Natalie and Bill here, and we are very excited to welcome you back to episode 13 of The Power of You. Good afternoon, Bill. How are we today?
We're great. Great to see you.
Yes, great to see you too. So glad to be back for our next episode. And today, what we want to talk about is something that we kind of touched upon actually in our earlier Q&A that we did separately, but also something that kind of came through to me over the weekend. And it's this concept of being in the right place and at the right time. We spoke a little bit today about environments, and we spoke last time on the podcast about the importance of timing. So I wanted to almost bridge those two concepts together about the place and the timing and how they mesh together to create something quite beautiful. So I guess maybe to start today, what is your take on this concept of being in the right place and at the right time and the magic that can bring?
Well, once we have gone inside ourselves and decided what our desired end state is going to be, what work we want to do in our life, what work would be just like play, our passion work. And once we've played with paper and pencil or computer or something to make a plan, like a business would, like a company would, like a brand manager would, we are our own brand. We have to plan the brand's campaign. How will we launch the brand in the marketplace? How will we get to doing the work that we want to do? Well, we're going to have to go out and see people. We're going to have to get some kind of a relationship, a work environment where we'll be able to fit in and work with others and proceed with our passion work. Even if our work as a writer is work that we think we're going to be doing alone, we're going to need to work with other people. We'll need an editor. We'll need a literary agent. We'll need a publisher. We may need to learn how, if we want to be a script writer, we're going to have to learn how to use Final Draft, because the script has to be in the Final Draft format or they won't even look past the first half page. So we're going to have to go out there and put ourselves in front of the firing squad of life and expose ourselves to making mistakes, doing things great, feeling comfortable, feeling uncomfortable, stretching ourselves, taking risks, wise risks, not unnecessary risks, not impulsive risks. We want to pre-dream where we're going, and then we want to go out and live the dream. And to do that, we're going to have to go places, and we're going to have to show up on time. Early is even better, because getting into a big security guarded building, if you have a 3:00 appointment, you should get there like 2:30 to 2:45 to make sure that you're going to get to the meeting on time. There's a lot of showbiz sayings. One of the showbiz sayings is 99% of it is showing up. So we got to show up. We have to go out and show up in the right place at the right time. And we kind of have to go in neutral, which means if you go in and you're all hyped up and excited and overly anxious and scared and attached to the outcome, it's not going to be as good as if you go in neutral. Going in neutral means that you've crammed for the exam of the interview or whatever it is. You've overtrained yourself. You've spent like 3 days occasionally going through in your mind what the other party could say, what you're going to say in response, and then correcting yourself. No, that wouldn't be the good thing to say, blah, blah, blah. So you've gone through all of that, and now you can put it all aside and start from scratch. Go in with a clean sheet of paper and without being attached, and treat it as a reconnaissance. Life is a reconnaissance. You're always on a recon to learn how to do it better the next time after. You're not trying to do it. You can't be attached to doing it the right time in the current time you're in. In the current time space, you're a recon for the next time space. And that way, you're sure to not be overly attached, and you're sure to be more blasé and in your own natural self, in your body, down to earth, feet on the floor, aware of your breath, aware of the situation, aware of your connection and hunches and feelings and what the other person's feeling, and enjoying the moment, enjoying the interaction. So, I mean, I said a lot of words, but basically it's stretching yourself by getting out there and mixing with people, the right people, knowing when they're the right people, sensing they're people who are in favor of working with you, appreciate who you are, what you bring to the party, and are going to treat you respectfully and collaboratively and help you get along.